Hey guys, out there at the farm, I wanted to make a little video of our garden to show you some things up close. This is a amaranth, a red amaranth, which is one of those ancient grains. And a seed from one that we grew earlier this year must have fallen in our grass when we harvested it. And this thing sprung up voluntarily, so it is big. It's like twice as big as the one that we actually grew in the garden. That's gonna give us lots of little tiny grains from seed pods that it forms. Like this. We just like roll it between your hands and the seeds fall out into a paper bag. And then there's a lot of like chaff or whatever. And you gotta just kind of shake the bag and blow into it, and the little petal particles fly away and you get left with the grain. And then we're going to go over into this garden. And here we've got some nice broccoli still going strong. There's a nice big one right there. We've planted taro plant, or elephant's ear. We've got more broccoli. Some red bell peppers, kind of turning red. There's a green one. There are lots of tomatoes. This giant tomato bush. Hey, Dancer, what are you doing? And then there's a giant collard green that looks like a satellite dish, Avery says. I would agree. Look how big the stem is on that thing. We've been feeding the iguana with leaves from this and making salads for ourselves all year. And here we have the dogs scrounging for green beans on the green bean plants. And some nice green kale. Got lots of kale over here. There was corn. This was actually the second planting that we did. The first planting, they got a little bit bigger and produced more corn than later in the season. And what else do we have here? Some red kale. That's about it for this garden. I'm going to show you our other garden. Dancer, Winnie. Come on, dogs. Good girls. Latch the gate. Okay, here we go. Other garden. This is structure was a greenhouse, but we just let the plastic kind of deteriorate because it's summertime. I guess there's no more cucumbers on these cucumber plants, but there were lots at one time. We've got more collard green plants in here. We grew way more greens than we could eat, so there's lots of chickens eating this stuff in here. Some grapevine, some tomato plants. Oh, and this is a pumpkin vine that grew over here. And I believe I'm still trying to make a pumpkin, but maybe, oh yeah, still trying to make a pumpkin this late in the year. It's October 12th, I believe, right now. Got our raspberry bush in here. I got lots of like hot red peppers off of these bushes right here. They've still got some green ones. but it's kind of stopping. The chickens ate some of the ripe ones too. And we've got another pepper plant right here. These are not very hot, but pretty tasty. And we've got our pond in here, which has like a little bitty stream that comes out and flows down. And see the water moving there. So, this pond, I built this during the shutdown. I used to have a smaller one. There's the liner for the smaller one. But this, the turtles like a lot better. And we've got chickens. There's some chickens eating compost that we throw down for them. And then they make it into better compost, and we use the dirt from in there and put that into the garden when we kind of add some fresh soil to the garden every year. And that makes plants grow really great. And there's monster collard greens and kale that the chickens have been eating on. Alright, so that's it for the video today.